Hey guys, what's going on? Dr. Rich McGavro here with
Dr. Chris.
We're going to rip it up once again because
That's what we do.
it's kind of what we do.
That's what we do. So we're bringing it because this is time where, there's other things for us to do, but we are making time to make these videos for you. We're asking for nothing except your attention. If you like what we're doing, just let us know, right? Just like it, subscribe, share it.
Yep.
We want to help people, and that's really where we're coming from. So we're both at places in our lives and in our practices where we feel like we've done a lot right, we've done enough wrong to learn, and we're still learning. We learn every day, right?
Definitely.
I mean, I'm always committing to learning and improving.
Yep.
So this video, what are we talking about?
Stop selling time.
Yeah. Stop. So selling time is like, you think that. And maybe you're right, they value you in the experience in their office based on how much time you spend with them, right? But they don't know what you're doing.
No.
I mean, an adjustment takes no time.
Right.
Right? I mean, how long do you spend with a patient?
30 seconds to 2 minutes.
And 2 minutes is an eternity. That's a long, right?
It's usually more of an elderly type of a person.
Yeah.
Slow moving.
But if they need modalities, if it's a personal injury, like, whiplash, and they need like soft tissue stuff, you're not talking about that. Obviously,
No.
That's a timed thing. That's something separate.
Right.
You either setting it up or doing that on a different time.
Yep.
But when you're doing like cluster booking, which we're going to talk about, volume adjusting.
Yep. 30 seconds
right.
to 2 minutes max.
And that doesn't devalue the experience, right?
No, because...
But it could.
It could, yeah. If you're not presently there, if you're not focused on them. So people, if you ask these people, how long do you spend with you?
Right.
They'd say probably, maybe 10 minutes.
Right.
Why? Because I covered everything. I was with them. I did what I needed to do. I told them what I did. I did it.
Right.
And then off we go. They're busy. They got to go too,
Right. I think that's one of the things is, so we're going to stop selling the time, because if you said to somebody, look, because you'll get people who say to you, man, that's it?
Yeah.
And you say, I mean, what else do you... I mean, that's what you needed, right? I mean, I could adjust your ankle or your big toe if you need, right? But I don't know if we need to do that, right? You came in for this, and this is what you need to do. But they equate the experience and value with time because that's what they've been trained. Either you didn't know you were doing that, you trained them that way, or just because that's what they've come in the office with, the way that they think. Because, the contractor in their house took, a month to do their kitchen over. Right. But if you said, look, I know a contractor, same money, that guy could get that done in a week.
Right.
What would you rather do?
Right.
It's about the results.
Right.
You want the results.
Because you got to start out from day one with people. Even if you only see 2 people a day.
That's a good point.
You have to get in and out. Because when you're seeing 50 people a day, right? You have to get in and out. You really have to get in and out. And if you were spending 15 minutes with a person doing God knows what in the room with them when you were slow, when you're busy, they're still going to want you to spend 15 minutes because that's what they're used to. Now they're going to say, oh, he's busy now. He doesn't care about me anymore. Well, that's not the truth. When people say to me, is that it? I say, yeah, unless you want to shine my shoes or something, that's it. I got a good adjustment.
Right. People are trainable, right?
Yeah,
We're all trainable.
Right.
They're being trained. You don't even know you're training. You could be training them the wrong way. Even my cat's trained. My cat wakes me up in the morning. He knows exactly when it's time to eat. He knows. I mean, so people are smart. They're smarter than my cat. And they know. So just tell them like it is. Explain it to them with love, right? And this is what you need. And by the way, the adjustment only takes about 30 seconds or a minute. The visit won't be long, and if that's the case, and that's what you do. And it's relieving for you. It takes the pressure off. You're educating. You get the job done, and then you can help and serve more people. And that's really what the name of the game is. So to get to that point, we also recommend clustering your days, right? Consolidate. Ultimately to associate.
Yes.
So, you want to be able to consolidate your days. Wouldn't it be great if you could get your adjusting days down to 3 days a week? So that you have all these open days and options, right, available in the office to bring in an associate. Then they can see patients on those days. Right. Then your office is cranking all the time.
5-6 days a week.
Right. But it's not all on you.
Right.
So that's the ultimate really end game, right? Freedom, right?
Yeah.
I mean, assuming you love what you do, right? Because you want to be in the office seeing patients, putting your hands on people, connecting with people, making a difference.
Yep.
And I mean, ultimately, if you want to get out of the game altogether, you can do that too and just bring in associates. But it's a nice way to have that balance. Be really busy and be productive, be efficient.
Yep.
But also creating an opportunity for more service, for more production, and it's not all just on you.
Right. Yep.
So that's what we do. We see patients on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And I'm working, so we see patient hours at 19 hours a week. That's not a bad, so it's fully vested, fully committed, totally dialed in, serving the people with intensity, focus.
Yep.
But that's it.
That's it.
That's it. And then, I could do other things, right? I have all this other time where I could be productive, creating videos, writing, preparing presentations or to public speaking or writing a book, whatever it is I'm doing.
Or relaxing.
Hanging out, right? Having a little time with the family, right? Because they matter.
Yeah.
Right? You got to have balance in your life.
Nothing better than that Friday morning, getting like a luxurious coffee drink is what I like to get, cappuccino or some type of latte, and just sitting there enjoying it with my wife, or even with you a couple of weeks ago. Prefer my wife though, but
yeah, I understand.
The something about that, watching the hustle and bustle of everybody else, and I'm just sitting there with a nice coffee drink.
Yeah, little simple things in life. So time is the ultimate commodity. You're never going to get it back.
Right.
So be committed, be dialed in, give it all you got. Right. Leave it all out there, and then when you're creating, you have that downtime because you did it right. You're celebrating that too, and just enjoying it. And by the way, you don't feel anxious. You don't have this little haunt, right, saying, "Man, I should be working."
Yeah.
Because you did it already.
That's the worst. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that and then what we're saying clustering, right? More clustering.
Yeah.
How do we do that?
So we think that we have to have our offices open, 18 hours a day.
Right.
But I'm exaggerating, but let's say even 10 hours a day. But meanwhile, some of those hours are very scant as far as patient volume is concerned, right? So you may see 3 or 4 visits in some hours of the day sometimes. Hopefully not that few.
Especially when you're beginning, or if you're not really down with this kind of schedule and clustering, and you can't even imagine seeing 30, 40, 50 people in an hour.
Yep.
So it's kind of that mental disposition. You got to kind of work your way into it, accept it, be honest with yourself, and this is what I want.
Yep.
Yep.
So we say, minimize the days that you're working, minimize the hours within the day, so that you over time you see the trends that happen, that you're going to be busiest from, say, 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. when people are coming out of work.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you condense that, make it real busy for yourself, and so that maybe you are in the office earlier in the day, in the afternoon, but you're getting other things done.
Yeah.
Paperwork for an attorney if you need to do that, or whatever the case may be.
I like it. It gives you freedom, right? It's really liberating. It opens things up. It opens up your consciousness. You feel the stress go down. You're way more efficient, and you're able to do more. You're able to do more things in your life, right?
Yep. That's what we want, the freedom.
Yep.
That's what we're all about.
So confining the hours, we roll 7 to 10, basically 7 to 10, 2 or 3 to 6 on Mondays and Thursdays, and on Wednesdays I'm 9 to noon, 3 to 6. So that doesn't mean, I personally don't roll like at 6 o'clock, someone's walking in the door and I push them back out and I lock the door.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some flux, okay?
Stuff
But the
happens.
point is, we're really confining the 95 to 99% of what we do in those hours.
Yeah.
And it's a 19-hour-a-week commitment of high focus, high intensity, magic visits.
Yeah. The magical 3-day weekend.
Magical 3-day work week, magical 3-day weekend. And, there's a guy I know who's got it down to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
I know.
Right? And so he's got the 4-day weekend. Now, I also happen to know he's an unbelievable guy, an entrepreneur, great chiropractor, and he does a lot on those other days, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, right? Because he's got other passions.
Yep.
So, and he does that.
Yep.
But anyway, the point is free up your life, create more if you want to, right?
Yep.
And you can easily do that in this profession of chiropractic.
Yep.
That's what's so fun about it too. And then, so instead of selling time, we're selling value, right? Because medication ignores the cause.
Yes.
Right? correction eliminates the cause.
Yep.
So celebrate that,
Yeah.
and that's the value in what we do.
Yeah.
Right? Correction improves function. Medication doesn't do that. I mean, it manipulates function, right?
Yeah.
But that's you're on borrowed time there.
Right.
Right? You're in disease, and you're covering it up, and you're manipulating chemically, okay?
Yep, true.
And then you future pace the patient their quality of life. Right?
Get-
You're giving them hope,
Yep.
not only for the now, but for the future.
Right. And that's what, take them where they want to go.
Right.
Show them the way. You're the leader. Give them what they want. Help them. There you go.
That's it. That's the name of the game. So that's stop selling time.
Yes.
Sell value.
Sell value.
That's what we got.
Guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. You know what to do. We're going to keep doing what we do, though. What do we do best?
Rip it
Wrap
up.
it up.